Residents packed last night's city council meeting in Escondido, calling on leaders to end a contract between the police department and Homeland Security. It's time for the Streamline, everything you need to know in 10 minutes or less. The contract allows ICE agents to use Escondido's firing range for training. This was the first time the city council received a public presentation on it. ICE started using that fire range back in 2014. Now, police say this formal contract dates back to 2024 and was renewed earlier this year for about $67,000. Escondido police told ABC 10 News only Homeland Security Investigations, a division within ICE, will use the range, not immigration enforcement and removal officers. There was no vote last night, so the agreement was kept in place. Escondido's mayor says there hasn't been a time where city council terminated a contract without cause.
While I agree the current situation is chaotic, that would be more chaotic. We're sort of left with a losing option either way.
Residents say they are going to continue to push to end the contract. And developing overnight, Cuban soldiers opened fire on a U.S. speedboat, killing 4 people on board and injuring another 6. Cuban officials say the passengers were Cuban residents of the United States. They said the men were armed and trying to, quote, carry out an infiltration for terrorist purposes. Secretary of State Rubio said U.S. authorities are investigating.
The majority of the facts being publicly reported are those by the information provided by the Cubans. We will verify that independently, and as we gather more information, then we'll be prepared to respond accordingly.
Cuba's Interior Ministry says the U.S. boat came within a mile of the El Pino Channel off Cuba's north coast. As a Cuban border guard boat approached them, Cuban officials say the crew shot at them, injuring the Cuban commander. Cuban troops then returned fire. The New York Times reported that the speedboat was trying to get relatives out of Cuba. U.S. law enforcement confirms the American boat was stolen from the Florida Keys and is registered to a Miami man born in Cuba.
Today, White House officials will have indirect talks with Iranian leaders over that country's nuclear program. During his State of the Union address, President Trump threatened more strikes on Iran if it tries to build nuclear weapons. He also added another round of sanctions on Iran this week, targeting more than 30 people, companies, and vessels, which the State Department says are all tied to illicit oil sales or missile production. The president wants a promise from Iran that it will never have nuclear weapons. Iranian leaders say their nuclear program is designed to create energy, not weapons. Former Secretary of State, Senator, and First Lady Hillary Clinton will testify in Congress today. She'll have a closed-door deposition about her ties to Jeffrey Epstein. Clinton's husband and former President Bill Clinton is also scheduled to testify this week on Friday. Republicans on the House Oversight Committee want more information about the Clintons' relationship with Epstein and his co-conspirator, Ghislaine Maxwell. Neither of the Clintons have been accused of any wrongdoing, and both deny having any knowledge of Epstein's crimes.
FBI agents returning to Nancy Guthrie's home as they pour through a surge in tips on her disappearance. It's the most activity we've seen at the Tucson home in several weeks. The mother of Today Show anchor Savannah Guthrie has been missing since February 1st. Investigators believe she was kidnapped. Several no trespassing signs were hung up around the property. The FBI is now sending many of its agents back to Phoenix to work the case from there. Investigators say calls and tips on Guthrie's disappearance are ramping up after Guthrie's family announced $1 million reward.
Over the last couple of weeks,
you've probably gotten messages on your phone
about updated service agreements, and they're coming from your bank. Different apps and even services you use. Let's break down why you're getting them and what you need to do about it. Anytime a company makes changes to how they operate, they legally have to let customers know about new procedures. But as things are evolving with the arrival of AI, more and more companies are changing the way they gather and use the data they collect. Take, for example, big tech companies like Microsoft. In 2024, they updated their service agreements to include that personal data would be used to develop and train their AI models. Meta has also updated its terms, informing users content shared on its products will be used to train its AI models. Many states, including California, have implemented laws to protect consumers from falling victim to automatic changes. Take, for example, AB 2863, which was amended last year. Under this law, if a consumer signs up for a plan or service that automatically renews, the business must give the consumer notice of the automatic renewal at least 15 days before it's set to renew. The annual reminder must also list the product or service, the amount of charges, the frequency, and how a consumer can cancel.
And that's why experts say it is important to read that service agreement carefully. Craig Barkas is an attorney and a business law professor at USD. He says skipping this notice and hitting agree can cause problems if there's a dispute in the future.
If it turns out you have some kind of conflict, you go back to those terms and conditions, you're likely to find that the protections were very, very one-sided in favor of the company, and not so much the consumer.
Here are other things to look out for. Check for the effective date. When are the changes scheduled to start? Pay attention to any arbitration or class action waivers. This could limit any legal options you may have.
Lastly, if there aren't any opt-out options and you aren't comfortable signing the agreement, you may want to look into legal advice. And if not, you may want to consider deleting your account. Marie Cornell, ABC 10 News.
An award-winning documentary about the global push to rewild parts of the world is coming to the Oceanside Film Festival today.
Wilder ecosystems store more carbon in the ground. That helps prevent or even reverse climate change.
You bring back the animals and let nature play itself out.
And the documentary, called The Rewilders, takes us into Africa, South America, Canada, and the Big Sky country here in the U.S. It shows how bringing elephants, jaguars, salmon, and bison back to their native homes can bring back entire ecosystems. The American Conservation Film Festival just gave The Rewilders Best Film honors with the Green Fire Award. It's also up for Best Film here in Oceanside. The film festival runs through Saturday, so if you're looking for a movie to catch this weekend, that's a good option. That's your ABC 10 News Streamline. Everything you need to know today in under 10 minutes.